Are we going?
How now? Brown cow.
Shit. Damn it.
How now? The arsonist had oddly shaped feet.
Did we start?
Yeah, we're going.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
All right, just making
Every time.
sure. Making sure.
If you wouldn't say anything, we wouldn't talk.
I know.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back for another episode of your favorite podcast, Smoking Butts and Tapping Ash, with your beautiful host,
Dave.
And tonight, we
Yeah,
have a
Nick.
special guest.
Nick.
Nick's
is
back.
Scott is a little under the weather today.
And for everybody who's already triggered, they held me at gunpoint and forced me to eat before the show started.
Yeah, oh, my wife had her knife out.
Yeah. Like
Waiting.
to my throat. You had the gun. Everybody was ready to like kill me if I didn't eat every bite beforehand. So whatever. I
Yep.
do have my cup of water though.
That's true.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody's used to hearing Nick and his Slurpee sounds, so it's fine.
Why don't
You
we
know-
move that ashtray like
You
right
know what?
here,
We could move the ashtray.
where we could actually...
If you'd move your shit out of the way.
You guys keep making me move everything. I'm going to have to stand up to ash my cigar every time.
I just sacrificed the rest of that.
Okay.
See, now look. See, right here's the middle. That's middle ground.
Yep. We're now
How the hell have you guys
Switzerland.
been?
Been good, man. How about you?
Just peachy.
Peachy?
Just peachy.
Yeah?
Yep.
Nick, how you been?
I've been good. Good.
It's been a week or so, right?
It's been
Since I
busy.
seen ya?
Yeah, yeah.
I seen
What,
ya?
last week? No.
Was it?
It was last weekend.
Yeah, it
last
was.
weekend we
It
came
was
for Pulpit
about
Fest.
10 days ago.
Yeah.
Pulpit
Something like that.
Fest. Which I have all sorts of ideas for next year.
Do ya?
This year was just kind of a like, let's do this. Everybody can get together, super casual,
Yeah.
happy fun time.
Yeah,
and that's what it was.
Fall asleep
Yeah.
at 7 o'clock by a fire.
Hey, it was nice. I did that.
Wasn't me or Dave.
No, I was tired. I was on like 5 hours of sleep.
You
But,
were zonked, man.
I also think I had something like bugging me. Like there was like a thing. Like Saturday night.
Was it Travis?
No, like
Oh.
Saturday night after we got back from everything,
rude.
I went to bed and I was so hot. I mean, I was burning up hot. And I woke up at like 3:45 and went to use the restroom and came back to my bed and I thought I'd peed the bed. But in reality, like my sheets were soaked, my pillowcase was soaked.
Oh, shit, man.
So I think I had a fever that broke or
You had a
something
little
like that.
bit of
so
the
like
funk?
I had something, but like I didn't. All I was tired. But like I think I had something break, and then after because then Sunday, I was fine.
Good to go.
Yeah, but of course the 2 days of Pulpit Fest, I was dragging ass.
Probably just freaking exhausted from getting that show on the road.
You know,
That's my guess.
maybe. I mean, it wasn't super hard this year because, like I said, all we just did was just kind of meet up and go places. But you know, there's some coordination that goes into it.
Yes.
So
Was that called O'Connell's or O'Connelly's?
O'Connell's
O'Connell's.
Pub.
Okay. I've been trying to figure that out. I didn't put any effort
So
in
I
figuring
have
it
to
out.
ask directly. We went there for lunch on that Friday.
Uh-huh.
I stand by that I think it's the best burger in St. Louis. Did you guys like the burger?
I like the burger.
Did you like the burger?
The burger was good. Any more... I like smash burgers. I like the thinner
Yeah,
patties
they were
better.
fat patties.
They were fat, but it was good. It was cooked good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Because usually a lot of
I've been
places...
trying to figure this out because, like, between the two of you and Luke, everybody was talking about how, like, kind of like, not rare, but kind of rare their burgers
Luke's
were.
really
His was rare.
Well,
Ours-
I think they forgot his and they,
Ours-
like, rushed it
Ours
out.
Oh,
wasn't-
yeah.
Ours wasn't bad. It
Mine
was
was
good.
mine was
Yeah.
just like I like mine.
Yeah, you get some juice. You got a little bit of, I mean, it's not like it's
Yeah.
dried out
But you
to
like a
hockey
meatier
puck.
burger.
Yeah, I like a big, thick old
Yeah,
piece
see,
of
I
burger.
did for years, and just I don't know. Just one day I was like, you know what? I don't like it anymore. I like thinner.
He doesn't
patty.
like the big meaty.
Well,
things
I'd
as
rather
much.
have-
He likes the thinner
He likes
ones.
the
Yeah,
thin
I'd rather have a
meat.
double or a triple.
Goes in
smash
easier.
Oh, he
back.
likes 3 or 4 little ones
Yeah.
versus one big fat one.
Yep. He
I
likes
gotcha.
quantity over quality.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Well, what are we smoking tonight?
Micro wrestling.
Yes, this is the smoke brought to Yep. Brought to you by my monthly cigars and fucking good coffee. I get the Robusto box from them
I
every
do too.
month. Yep, we both do. And so does Nick.
I do.
Yep.
49
Triplets. We're triplets.
$29.99 a month.
$29.99.
Yeah, Scott's the big spender that gets the
He is.
$49.99
$49.
El Presidente pack.
Yeah, he thinks he's El Presidente anyway, so it's fitting. You know. Yes, it's a great way
Is
to
that
try
what he's doing
new
right now?
things.
He's got too many cigars, so he's like, screw you guys, I'm just going to sit and
He's
smoke my cigars
probably
at my place.
like picking them out and hiding them. So when we go over and look in the humidor, there's only like 30 or 40. He probably has like a stash under the bar is what I'm guessing.
I know where he hides them.
Do you? Well, that's good.
He's got little Tupper doors.
I got keys to everything.
Buried around the lawn.
He's got like 4 refrigerators here and there.
Yeah, I've got keys.
Stuffed with cigars. Buried out in the backyard and shit. He probably has a submersible one in the lake.
Do you think Scott's going to dig a hole?
No, he'd pay the neighbor. He'd pay the neighbor kid to. His son has that earth mover now.
Yeah.
Excavator.
Yeah, he might
so-
have Blake.
Yeah.
Speaking of Blake, that's what I did this weekend. Saturday night, went to his son Scott's son Blake went to his wedding.
Dave, did you ask what he did this weekend?
I don't care if you
I
asked.
didn't.
I'm just telling.
And I was gonna say, use code SBTA with my monthly cigars for free shipping off of your first order. Travis, what'd you
Still
do
think
this
it should be
weekend?
butts, but that's just me.
No,
You know,
smoking SBTA.
Still think it
Get online, look them up.
butts.
My monthly
should be
cigars.
butts.
We're waiting. We're patiently waiting for our
Next
our
box.
October box.
Yep.
He had some issues.
He had some issues,
Yep.
so yeah, they're
That's
a
okay.
little behind, but that's good. We'll give him a little one
Yep.
misstep.
He did tell me to let everybody know that the next box is coming soon.
Everybody gets one.
Yep. So there we go.
That's your one, Nick.
That's one. Strike one. No. I'm glad he's doing okay again. So
Well, anyway, back to
you
my
know,
weekend.
back to Travis.
Back to my weekend. Focus on me.
It's all about Travis.
It always is.
Saturday went to Field of Dreams, and went to Blake's wedding.
Where's that at?
Field of Dreams is over off of Reed Station Road. Like I guess it'd be, I don't know if there'd really be Carbondale or DeSoto.
I thought that was like Pennsylvania or some shit.
No, that's from the movie.
Yeah.
Did you
not
guys
Pennsylvania.
play baseball?
No,
No.
no.
That
They
seems like
did
a-
have bags there.
Wasted
Really?
opportunity.
I
They
know.
play bags. No,
Field of Dreams and
it
no
was
baseball. What
very
the hell?
very laid back, nice, relaxing wedding.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, hey, we're here, and boom, she walked out. Wham, bam, we're married.
Okay.
That's what it was.
That's how you do
That's
it, man.
the best way of doing it, man. Nothing sucks more than sitting through like an hour-long ceremony when all you want to do is just get to the reception.
Yes.
Oh Lord, do you guys remember like back? Because I grew up going to all kind of weddings. For even people I didn't know, because my dad would perform them. He was the
Yeah.
pastor for them. And back in the 80s and 90s, and they had the candles. Do you guys remember those? You would go to the weddings, and you had the ushers. You had an usher. That was the cousin that nobody really liked. And like, well, we got to put him in the wedding, so they'd make him an usher, and they'd sit people. Well, then at the end, the ushers would have those big, long gold things, and they would have a lighter on it, and they have to walk real slow. It was lit, and they'd walk up and light all these 97 candles on each side, but then they would leave the one in the middle, because that was our flames become one. And oh my God, I
I
hated
do
that.
remember that from some weddings I've been to.
They had those.
I didn't
big-
do it in mine, but I do.
Oh, I
remember
didn't
that.
either, but it was so big. You didn't go to a single wedding that didn't have that. And then when you went to the reception, they had the sherbet punch.
Oh yeah, that's
Remember that?
shit's
You'd take a
terrible.
whole block of sherbet ice cream and they would dump it in
You
it.
just dump it in.
And it was some kind of like fruit juices, and they would literally take a whole
It's so
block
nasty.
of frozen.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you probably
Never
like
had-
it.
I do like
Oh,
that
that was
stuff.
awesome.
That's
Oh,
good.
gross.
And then you know what?
But see,
You
I
drank-
don't get it
It
very often.
It reminds me
so,
of
like,
circus peanuts.
Yes. Well, that was the
that's
thing is
good.
you sat and had that punch, and you know what you were washing down with that punch before they, had the spaghetti dinner that their mom had made. You had
Or the baked mastacholi.
yeah,
or-
everybody had baked
mazzacholi.
mazzacholi. No, you would have the little wedding mints and
Oh, yeah.
peanuts. The
Mhm.
fancy weddings had peanuts and the wedding mints,
Ooh.
but the normal people would just buy the jug of wedding mints and put those out.
Nice.
Those colored ones.
Well,
Oh, I'm glad we've moved past that.
me too. Speaking of move past, Nick, these cigars are brought to you courtesy of you, correct?
Yes.
What are we smoking?
So these cigars are they're a barber pole. They're a house blend for my friend Ken Clark down in Ashen Ale Lounge in Palm Coast, Florida. And he's got his little place down there, and he has a couple of different house blends, and this is one of them.
I really like it. I had one at Pulpit Fest, and it was delicious.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And I'm digging this one so far too.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are you doing, Travis? Are you looking up the Would You Rather already?
No, I'm actually
I wouldn't.
texting somebody that it's kind of important.
It's personal.
I don't want to tell you.
Oh, okay. All right. He's probably texting
So
my
I
mom.
was say we're playing on the phone again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we do.
I've heard that.
I talk and tell stories, and
He
Travis
just ignores
plays Sudoku or some shit on his
No,
phone.
I don't
know what the hell he's
hold
doing.
a Sudoku. I can't get that.
I never could either. I've never been good at that
you.
game.
Way
at all.
too much math.
No, yeah,
Yes.
my 12-year-old, he's just like he can do him. He's like Rain Man doing
My
that.
brother's been playing a game on his phone, and he got Max into it. It's it's like a list of words,
Mhm.
and I know I would be hooked on it if I played it, so I purposely haven't. You got to think of what's common between all the things. You know what I mean? Like car, boat, tractor, whatever, all motorized vehicles. Is what
But what if you have a paddle boat?
Well, it wouldn't be on the list. You have to think of something else.
No. Well, okay.
Things with a steering wheel, some shit like that. I don't know. It's much more intricate than that, but it looks pretty fun.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I know. I'm sure you would love it.
Yeah, send me that link.
I just like popping bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play any games.
I don't either.
I haven't played the bubble popping in a while. That's the last game I played.
I used to play that one where you gotta guess the word or whatever. That Wordle. Is that it? Yeah.
Wordle.
Oh, yeah.
It
That was
really-
real popular on Facebook.
Yeah, it really pissed me right off,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, too many people play that shit and are way better than I am.
So, your weekend, are you going to wait and get into that for your story? Do you have a story for us?
You know what? We might as well
Just
get
go
into
ahead and do it
right?
now. Go ahead. We'll just mess up the whole order. Let's go
This
ahead.
is stories from the Comic-Con.
Oh.
This weekend I went and set up at Cape Con in Cape Girardeau, Missouri for Friday, Saturday, and
It's
Sunday.
pronounced Cape Girardeau.
Is it?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Whale's vagina.
Whale's vagina? I thought so. I just wanted some confirmation. That's great.
It's an old wooden ship.
I don't know about a whale, but it definitely reminds me of a vagina down there.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
All right. So, yep, I set up for the weekend down there with my art booth, and my wonderful wife went with me and set up her little first deal selling her purses and stuff. Yeah, and we had a lot of fun.
So she sells purses while you do the artwork and comics and stuff?
That's this was the first time she's went with me.
Okay.
Tried it
So it
out.
was cool. She sold
Did
a
it
couple
work?
things, yeah.
Oh, cool.
And
Are we rich now?
I mean, I can buy dinner this week. That's pretty cool. I bought a couple comics.
These days that counts for a lot.
Yeah.
It sure does. And it was freaking long as shit, dude.
Sorry.
Like, I'm not going to say
This
anything.
is Travis's first cigar.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything bad about the convention itself because it was very busy. Lots of people came to see us. But holy shit, it was 3 days, and it's like an hour away from my house. So it's just long enough where you don't really want to drive it every day, but you could. It's just easier to
And it's
get
close
the
enough
hotel.
you can't justify the hotel room.
Yeah, it's like right in that sweet spot. But the hours are what decided it. It was 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Friday, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Saturday was 10 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m., which makes no sense. And yesterday was 10 to 4, which I could get behind that, which really should probably be noon, like me and Nick
Yeah,
were
noon
talking
to
about
4.
earlier, because people aren't there.
Everybody
on
goes
Sunday.
out
Yeah,
Saturday night drinking and whatnot.
Yeah.
Everybody's hungover. Nobody's getting up and going to the con at
Exactly.
10 a.m.
Because these things don't
They will go.
on Fridays, people come to find all the good stuff before it's bought up.
Yeah.
Saturdays are when you get, the art people.
And Saturday night's BarCon. At least
The hell?
that's everyone
What
I've
is
ever
that?
gone to.
Oh,
It's where you go to the hotel bar and you sit around and you watch all the celebrities do stupid shit in the bar.
no, that would have been fun.
That's when I saw Lou Ferrigno selling autographs for $30 a piece at the bar. And then
That's pretty sweet.
What's his face? Billy D. Williams. There was like one of those U-shaped booths, and like he put a chair across one side and he grabbed another chair and he sat down, put the chair across the other side, and then he sat in the middle and basically made himself his own private VIP booth. Yeah.
That's great.
It was fucking funny. But anyway.
That is hilarious.
But that's the
man.
thing. That's what Saturday night's for. That's why I'm like
Yeah.
sitting here. I'm like, why are you going till 8 o'clock on Saturday? It's like,
Hell if I know, because
you
they
need to
die
stop
out.
that stuff
yeah.
at like 6 and then like let everybody go back, shower, and then
you-
although,
Yeah.
Do you
Six-
have any customers at 8 o'clock?
No, it just dies at like 5:30. And same thing with Friday. Nobody was there from 3 to 5:30 because everybody's at work.
Mm-hmm.
Then it got busy for like an hour and a half, and It was just a little bit.
And
overkill.
they all went out for dinner.
And maybe it's just because I'm older now and I don't put up with a lot of bullshit. It was just overkill for no reason at all. You know.
Did you eat anywhere good while you were there?
Just the hotel.
What?
Yeah, it's free food, man. The Drury got
You had to make money in order to go
Oh,
out
well,
to
yeah,
eat.
you get the breakfast.
you get breakfast and dinner
And you
and 3 drinks.
Yeah, eat per
at
person.
the Drury. So
Yeah.
we
used to
both
stay at
took
them all the-
advantage of that. And
Was the dinner like a hot dog?
no,
It
they had
changes.
hot dogs. Dude, it was pretty good. They had Swedish meatballs, mashed potatoes, steamed veggies, salad.
So you literally didn't go out to eat once?
We ate at Chick-fil-A
Man,
before the first day, and then
You got to watch Swedish
Chinese on the
meatballs.
way home.
Got to watch Swedish meatballs. IKEA got in trouble. They were using horse meat.
I'll eat a horse. I don't care.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Meat's meat, buddy.
I don't want to eat a horse.
I mean, you probably already have.
Probably, but
You know.
Oh, yeah.
just saying.
But yeah, it was a good weekend. Man. We did really well selling the artwork. Grabbed some killer ass comics that I've been wanting my whole life, basically. And yeah.
So
good
is this
times.
the story?
Pretty much. Well, there's a lot I could tell, but I'm gonna be a nice guy.
Oh.
I will say this:
You got to get me something. 'Cause
one of
you
my-
always tell me about
one of my commissions, I had to draw a furry.
like a furry, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Like right then you just whipped it out?
Yeah, I did 4 commissions.
Four
Do you-
Oh, while you were there?
Yeah. Do you know what a furry is?
That's
yeah,
when-
it's the people that think they're like
That's when
like
the security.
cats and stuff, aren't
That's
they?
when the security came and got him.
Pretty
is when he
much,
just
but
whipped it
they're like
out.
fantasy.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I'll actually
Was it
post a picture.
Superman dressed up like a raccoon?
No,
No, like
This-
isn't that what the people who
this
who
dude was.
think they're cats or whatever?
I don't know if it was a dude or not. There was a lot of that. Like you would talk to the people and everybody was wonderfully nice, but
Very
I have no
androgynous.
idea if I was talking to Paul or Paulette. No
Oh.
clue.
It's Pat.
It was
Yeah.
a lot of Pats.
Hi,
Pat.
Pat.
Pat and Chris.
So he was dressed. They were dressed up like this. Here, wait. Here's the little character rundown they gave me to go off of. You know, lots of things.
Yeah.
I'll post the picture that I drew on the page Wednesday if I remember. And then there's what I drew for them. I tried to make it as cool as I
So
could.
that's what they were dressed up like?
Yes.
I mean, at least there's no donger.
Yeah, I feel like that there may have been at one point in time and it was gone now.
Okay.
You know,
Well.
one of those situations.
All right.
It was special. Very special.
Well, I don't know. I was kind of hoping you'd have something funny.
Funny? Not fun. Oh, I got a funny story about the last one I was at. I'll tell real quick. I mean,
today.
it's not funny, haha, because the dude I kind of know, he's an artist. He was set up across from me, and he unfortunately had a stroke a while back.
Good God.
Yeah, and he was kind of messed up. They didn't know if he was going to make it, but he was able to come set up. But he was walking back to his table and went to sit down and missed the chair.
Oh, no.
And which sucks. Like it was, but when he was missing the chair, he was like, "Oh, motherfucker!" And you could hear it through the whole college, dude. Like you probably heard it all the way through town, and everybody just stopped. And there was kids
Well, yeah,
everywhere.
because the stroke guy just fell,
Yeah, well,
which is not good.
no, it's not good. We all went over there to help him, but yeah, it was.
Were you laughing when you went over there? To
No, it wasn't
See, I
funny
have a-
at the time.
I have a bad problem with that. Like, I can acknowledge that, like if his chair were to like buckle and like he'd fall like right now, I'd feel bad for him, but I'd still be laughing my ass off.
I'd expect you guys to be
That's the
laughing.
problem.
But
Like,
just
even a loved
please help
one,
me up.
even
make
a
sure I'm
loved
not
one.
dead.
If God forbid my kid falls down, I'm gonna be concerned. I'm gonna want to help him,
But
but,
you're
at
gonna
the same
laugh.
time, I'm still gonna laugh.
Oh, yeah.
My ex-wife, I laughed at her all the freaking time when she would do shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was part of the problem.
Well, that could have been.
Anyway,
Oh, anyway, man. But yeah, it wasn't really a funny story, but his reaction once everybody knew he was okay was hilarious. He was like, "Son of a bitch, god dang motherfucker." Just cussing up a storm, man.
do I know
What?
this guy? Is he prominent in any way, or is he like just a local
You
circuit? kind of
might.
thing?
He lives in Paducah.
I don't know if I know that.
You might.
Okay.
He's done some stuff.
Has he done some stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've
Seem
done
like-
some stuff.
Oh, we know.
I've done some stuff.
Oh,
You
I know.
I'm sure there's other
Butt
things.
stuff doesn't count, Travis.
Yeah, that's true. But no, man, we hung out and up on the patio, on the back patio, and up on the freaking whatever you call it, the rooftop deal.
Mezzanine.
Sure.
No.
No, we drank some beers. Me and my wife.
Travis with the $5 word today.
Yep. I smoked some cigars. It was a pretty great weekend.
Well, that's great. Kind of a sucky segment there. But
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it was exciting.
No. I would have been really let down if you.
The
had.
most exciting part of the whole thing is I was able to score Ghost Rider #1.
Ooh, that's a
Yes.
comic, I guess, right?
Yes.
Now, that's not the first appearance.
Not the first
though.
appearance. That's Marvel Spotlight 5.
5, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the big boy book.
Yeah.
So you don't have the first appearance.
No, I have the first issue.
So what you're telling me is
I'm going to get the first
You're not the
appearance.
coolest right now.
No, not yet. I'm just like
Second coolest.
I'm just
I don't
now
even know if
getting.
it's second. It's kind of like 15th, maybe.
I'm just now getting into the game of like big time comics. So it's.
I kind of want to get into comics just to find the ones that you want, and I'll be like, haha, look what I got.
do it.
No, because you know I eventually sell everything.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like, I can't deal with this shit anymore. This has been in this box in my closet where I can't see it for 6 years. I got to get rid of it.
That's right. Let's get into this week's Rubdown.
Let's do it.
I got it right here in my hand.
Yeah, you do.
This week's Rubdown is brought to you by David Clark.
Yes. I picked it up a little while ago. I've tried it a couple times now.
And I thought you were joking with me when you kept telling me the name.
No, it's
of it.
Clark Crew Brisket Rub, right?
Yep. World champion, established 2012, Clark Crew Barbecue. Jacked Brisket Rub. Brisket,
Jacked.
beef, pork, poultry, seafood.
Yep.
I wish they would make like a rub and just say, "This is for brisket. Don't use it on anything else."
Yeah. Yep. You will
But
be
they label it
penalized.
like you can use it on anything just because they want to sell it.
Yeah, they just like throw meat up there,
Yeah.
which
But that's also kind of what we do. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember in the beginning, I kind of liked that. I wanted to, we kind of need to go back to that where we would use this rub, but you would make a seafood, and I would,
Yes.
I think it worked a little
once
better.
we get fully staffed again
yeah,
consistently, we will
Yeah.
definitely do
we'll
that.
go back trying that sometime because that's the thing is it might be good on brisket, but I don't know about beef, pork, and
I
poultry.
personally,
What are we having on tonight?
we had it on prime rib slider burgers,
Okay,
which is one of my favorite things.
I know
They're so yummy.
that and turkey.
Yes, I do like
And
some
what's the other
turkey.
thing? Lamb chopped teeth.
I
or
do like lamb T-bones
lamb
as well.
T-bones. Yeah,
But yeah, we eat the shit out of these things. But no, this is
it's from Oklahoma City.
it's an interesting rub.
Yes, it is.
It's like way different than probably anything we've tried so far.
Did they have? Is that the only one they had there, or was there other ones from that?
This is the only
company?
one I saw there.
Okay.
And probably the last thing I would think of when I try this is brisket.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
I don't personally think it would make a real great crust. Like
No,
no bark.
I think it would burn.
There's not a lot of pepper
There's
in it.
really no way to know until you make me one.
That's true. That's true. I need to find a sale on some.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out what all is in this. I know it says, but
I read
there's got to
some
be
of it.
more. I got a lot of garlic and onion.
see, all I really got was like the sweet. There says brown sugar, paprika.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's way sweeter than usual.
Yes.
Rubs that we use.
I kind of just got the brown sugar.
I don't know. It's
Well,
something.
you got it in your hands.
Color wise, it's very like
It's very
red
reddish.
and orange.
Yes.
Reddish.
The food that you cook is that color. It's very colorful shit.
I wouldn't have said shit.
Yeah.
Well, the color.
Yeah.
I've had colorful shit before.
Well,
if I
wait
eat
till
too many
tomorrow.
vegetables-
Back in the day when I would eat whatever I wanted, and some nights I would go wild and I would have Captain Crunch for dinner. Ugh, the next day. Yeah.
Crunch berries.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
rainbows in there.
Oh my gosh.
I just
Look like
a
Skittles.
blue turd.
Oh, there's so many jokes. I'm gonna let them go. Though.
Trying to think of what to say about this. Like, I kind of like it, but I kind of don't like it.
Well, okay, what Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Like, I'm sure it'd be good on something. I'm not crazy about it on beef. Like, it's sweet. It's very sweet. Like you said, I like the garlic and the onions.
What do you
Stuff.
think it would be good on?
Probably chicken. Like barbecue chicken is what I'm
get
thinking.
flavor from that off of the chicken.
Yes.
Cocaine and chicken.
Yeah.
What's wrong
Well,
with these
because
chicken-
I mean, just for full transparency here, you served 2 burgers. One with the Clark's Crew,
Yes.
and then one with the
yes,
the
the
coffee,
top secret coffee rub that
top
we've
secret
been working on.
fucking coffee rub. Yeah,
The fucking coffee
and
rub.
I liked that one a lot better.
I did too. It's I don't know. What do you think, Travis?
I didn't love it.
You didn't love it?
I'll just
So
be
we're
honest.
on the same page here.
I
Like, it's not bad.
it's not bad, but I can't even think of.
Like,
To
what
be
to
honest,
use it on?
I tasted
was-
the burger.
it was there.
and I even
Yeah.
put because I was getting this certain bite, and I was like,
I put a bunch on it just
no,
for
you.
you.
did. You put a bunch on it, and
And you even put on more.
yes. Well, I always do. You can ask Kim. I always put
okay.
on because
Yeah,
I want
he
to make
doesn't
sure.
like to see the meat.
Well, I'm making sure that I'm not tasting
So
the
he's
meat.
a sex in
'Cause
the
with
dark
those
kind
prime,
of guy.
those prime rib sliders, they have a very distinct taste, and so I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting that or the rub, and so I even put some, in my hand and just tried the rub. It's just sweet. I'd almost use it like on ribs, but like use
Probably
that.
be good on ribs.
I'd use that like instead of the brown sugar. I mean, that's what
Actually,
I
yeah,
would just use
we need to
that.
try that because I think the sweetness would
Yes.
react better to the pork.
Mm-hmm. That's the only thing popped in my head. I'm like, I need to put that on some
Maybe
ribs.
we'll try some of that this
But
weekend.
but I want to use that when you go to wrap them. I think instead of using like brown sugar or something, I want to use that.
That's a good idea because I don't think it would
I
build a
know
very
it's a
good
idea
bark.
because I came up with it.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
You didn't have to tell me.
So, Nick, you thought it was just kind of there.
It was just kind of there. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I
It's-
mean, don't get me wrong.
would be
I
good for
enjoyed both
something.
of those burgers.
But you liked the coffee.
But
one
I
better.
liked the coffee one
You
better.
liked the
yes.
Yeah.
beef rub better.
Yeah, I
All
thought
right.
that one had better flavor.
Okay, well,
Well, I'm glad
on,
to hear that.
On our scale of 1 to 10, what do you give her?
I'm going to give it. What did I give the 17th Street? Was that like a 4?
I don't know.
Fucking
4 or 5 was like the lowest you've
vicious
ever
to
went.
that, yeah.
I think the 3 is the lowest I've ever went.
I'm going to go 5.5 because I'm sure it'd be awesome on something.
Yeah.
I just haven't found it yet.
Well, you want
I've tried it
yeah,
on a
I know.
couple things, and I'm just not digging it on beef so far.
I'll agree with you. I was probably going to give it I'm going to give it about a 4.5.
Dang,
Yeah.
knocking her down.
Well, yeah. I just wasn't impressed with it. Didn't blow my
there's
skirt
something
up.
weird about the mix.
Yeah. And I really didn't like it on the beef. You're right. I didn't like it on the
No.
The sliders were good. I mean, you cooked those good.
Yeah.
I mean, first time for everything, but
What a dick face.
but I mean the rub itself.
Nothing like free food, just shit.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I would prefer good free food.
I get it. I say a 5 because it, like I said, it's middle of the road. It's just there. It's
I think
not-
it could be good on something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really do.
Like
I would agree with chicken. You're bringing up pork,
I
and
think
pork
we're-
and chicken are similar-ish.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I would.
They could
say-
even be good on pork butt. Just
It
barbecue.
probably
Yeah.
would be
maybe.
because it kind of the consistency reminds me of the Heath Riles that we use.
Yes.
I think if you cook this with pork, it would basically turn into a barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
is what I think
Go
would
melt
happen
down.
because there's a lot of sugar in it.
So overall, it's gotten a 5.
Yeah, about a 5. We'll
About
give
a
it
5.
Everybody
Clark
should
Crew.
try it.
Mhm.
I'm sure somebody will love the hell out of it because it is good. And if you do, tell me what it's good on because
Yeah.
burgers are
Maybe
not it.
wings.
And I think I tried it on like pork steak and I wasn't crazy about it. But ribs are different. Something with some grease to it.
You know what we should do is we should get that bottle to good old Bill Clinton, our listener, because
Yeah, we could.
he's got a new smoker and he's been trying a bunch of different stuff.
Oh, he could do some testing for
yeah,
us.
that's the
little
thing is what we should
field
maybe,
work.
Maybe we could do that. Maybe get him to be like
Let's do that.
one of our other like off-site reviewers.
Yeah.
Give it to him and see what he thinks.
Yeah,
We'd
that's
do
a
that
good
with a few
idea.
of 'em.
I like it.
Sure, he's got some opinions about some cigars too.
He started smoking.
That's a
some
different
cigars.
Bill Clinton.
Different Bill Clinton.
He got it.
Yep.
I got it. Yeah.
Those are cigars I probably wouldn't want to smoke.
Really?
Yeah, really. That just sounds awful.
You know. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah,
Overall. Okay.
Anyway.
Overall was 5.
Overall, it's 5. Give it a
You
try.
think he did smoke it?
Give us some feedback.
Clark Crew.
We need some help with this one.
You think he did smoke it?
Oh,
I bet he smoked
yeah,
it.
I bet he did.
I bet he smoked it.
Definitely.
I bet he did.
Maybe she did.
Well humidified.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Anyway,
damn it.
Anyway.
Nasty.
Why don't you give me a little push there? A little too far. It's
Of this right here?
Yeah.
This button right
Yep.
here?
It's that time of the week. Or
Oh,
would
yeah.
you rather?
oh boy.
I can't wait.
With old Pat Sajak here.
Come on,
The
Pat.
star
lay
of
it
the
on
show.
me.
This week, I picked up my son Cole from school, and I didn't have one. I asked, hey, I need a would you rather
Oh
for
no,
tonight.
it's one of the kid ones.
But he's 12.
Yeah. This one's safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And probably the most intelligent one so far.
Okay. Okay.
And he just, I said, give me a would you rather, and he thought, then he
Doesn't
looked
listen to the podcast, does
No,
he?
he
Oh,
doesn't.
Thank goodness.
he came right back, but I'll let him listen to this one. Not that I don't let him listen to the other ones, but he'll want to listen to this one.
I was literally
Like,
just
what
talking
did Bill
about...
Clinton do with the cigar, Dad?
Exactly. I was literally
He's not
just
gonna pick
talking
up-
about
I want
that.
to fast forward to this part.
Good.
Okay.
His would you rather. He came up and I honestly, when he said it, I was like, I don't know if that'll go over good. But then when I left him at home, he's like, are you going to use my would you rather? And I was like, yeah, I'll use it.
Yeah, you got to.
Okay. His would you rather. Would you rather take a bath in peanut butter or a bath in jelly?
I already like this question.
The bathtub's fill up with either one of them, and you have to sit. I mean, I had a lot of thoughts. I'm like, I don't know, but
I mean, they both have major downfalls.
yeah, because to me, I thought, okay, I'm just picturing a bathtub full of peanut butter and a bathtub full of jelly. It's going to be easier to, we'll say, get into the bathtub of jelly,
Right.
and then I pictured, okay, well,
It's probably going to be easier to clean off after the bathtub of jelly too.
yes, because
Yeah.
when you stand up, the jelly will just fall. But man, it's going
You're
to
gonna
be
be all
sticky.
Yeah,
And-
but if
You know
shower
you're gonna miss some
afterwards-
spots.
Yeah.
So like your cheeks are gonna stick together.
Yes.
Yeah, but dude, that's going to happen with the peanut butter too.
Well,
The peanut butter is not
probably
going
won't
anywhere, I
Stick
don't think.
together. It'd be like you just have a
And see, and the
smashed
thing
up
about
turd
the
in your
peanut
butt.
butter, I mean, that's got oils in it. So the water,
It's good for your skin.
When the water hits it when you shower off afterwards, it's just going to
Yes.
run, and that peanut butter is going to stick there. You got to actually scrub it off. Whereas the jelly, you let that water hit you long enough, eventually.
But
it's
no,
gonna
the thing
run
is
off.
you're taking the bath in that.
Yeah, you don't have water.
You don't have water.
after you're done.
No.
with
No, this is
What
your
do you
bath
do after
time.
your bath? You just dry off.
Oh, see,
That's
now,
that's
Yeah,
the thing. Is you're
that's
I
taking a
assume
bath.
that you can still
No.
clean off afterwards.
See, the peanut butter would help shield you from outside toxins.
Can you
and
imagine
things.
being covered in peanut butter and taking a bath trying to wipe that? I mean, I wouldn't want
No.
to bidet my whole body. Definitely.
There might be something to that, like all the animals bathe in the mud to avoid mosquitoes and
how
things.
many people go and take these mud baths? The women
Yeah.
go to the spas. And
Maybe
take
they
The
should
mud's
start
one
taking
thing. I don't,
peanut butter
I don't know
baths.
if peanut butter is going to
You
ward off
you're either
mosquitoes.
picking a bowl of or a bathtub of Jiffy peanut butter or
Can we make it the peanut butter sauce from DQ? Because that shit's amazing.
no.
Okay.
No, and I'll even make it smooth. It don't have to be the crunchy one.
Oh my gosh!
Can
I
you
didn't,
ma-
I didn't even
crunchy?
think about
God.
that.
Yeah,
You
extra
get a,
crunchy.
You get a random peanut up a hole somewhere that you
or
don't want.
it's a bathtub full of grape Smucker's jelly or something.
What if it was preserves, the one with the seeds and stuff
Ooh.
all in it,
No, he said jelly, so we'll go with that.
chunky?
I'm going with jelly. I think ultimately they're both going to be sticky, but I think you're going to have less problems with the jelly. I think the peanut butter is going to be a long-term problem.
Let's just say with this, before you only have one bath towel to dry off when you get out of the bath.
Oh, God.
Damn, you're making this stuff, dude.
Oh, God.
Because I'm with you. Like on that point, I would have to go with jelly because I mean the peanut butter after one wipe, I mean it's just going to be.
I'm gonna go with peanut butter.
Really?
Because eventually I think it would dry up and just crack off like a mud mask. Jelly, you're going to be like Velcroed to yourself. And ants are going to be trying to get on you.
I think you got a problem with ants with both, dude.
Yeah, either one.
You got bug problems.
But you're
with both
definitely
of
going to
them.
get more ants with the jelly, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, the sugars. Yeah, you got issues with both.
All right,
of
so
them.
your answer is jelly. Dave, what's your final?
I'm going with peanut butter.
Going with peanut butter?
I think there's more benefits.
I'm probably with Nick. I think I'm going to go with jelly just for the drying, what I'm calling the drying off purpose.
Yeah.
Getting out, I would stand up in the bathtub and just let, as much of it fall off of me as I could.
If I got to be covered in this stuff,
Yeah,
your
I would.
Your kid's going to listen to the segment. If I got to be covered in this stuff all day, I'm going with jelly.
Yeah, I'm going with jelly too, I think.
All right.
I wonder
So
if
it's
that,
not unanimous.
I wonder if that would give you like a...
I wonder what Scott would do.
You're going to break out like a
I wonder-
teenager, dude. All that
Yeah.
sugar and everything
Yeah.
all over you. You're
I'm
gonna
even
get
thinking
so-
about like a diaper rash.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Going-
Because, like,
No.
All those sugars and stuff all down
yeah.
there.
The friction.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. This is going to be bad.
Right after your bath, you have to go run a 5K.
Oh, God. We're all hoes.
like peanut
You'd
butter
be
would
the
be
best suited, but even you probably couldn't do that.
peanut butter would act more like the butt paste they put on the babies.
Yeah.
It might protect you.
Might protect.
Or like
yeah.
the, what is it, that udder cream?
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
the udder cream. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well,
No.
there it is. This week's
I
Would You
would not
Rather.
wanna do
All
that.
right.
Let's
well,
hear.
Thanks, Cole.
Thanks, Cole. Yeah.
Appreciate
Let's
it.
hear what the. We haven't done a contest in a while.
We haven't.
Let's say on Wednesday, the first person to answer on the page gets a bottle of Clark Crew barbecue, Clark Crew barbecue seasoning.
No, we got to give him a good prize. I don't
We'll
know
give
what
him
that
A
is.
peanut butter and jelly
We'll give him
prize
10
bag.
cigars out of Scott's humidor.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That actually is a really good prize, knowing what you guys have been smoking out of that
Oh,
thing
yeah.
lately.
Actually, we'll give him a couple cigars.
We'll give him,
We'll each pick a cigar out of our.
We'll get
our
3
stash.
cigars. I'll do
Yep,
that.
Yep, there we
3
go.
cigars for
I'm
the
sure Scott
very
will do
first
that.
person that answers on the Facebook.
There we go. And
My
if you don't smoke
gosh.
cigars, just don't answer till somebody wins. Somebody that smokes.
Yeah, let
needs to
them.
get 'em.
Yeah, let them have it. Yeah.
Or go ahead and answer and just say I defer my winnings to the next.
to the next person that comes
Yes.
in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Whatever.
There you go.
There we go. We did it.
Yes.
Then that guy's screwed.
Well,
Well,
we
want to give them.
we'll get them
somebody.
next time.
Okay.
We got some plans this weekend, don't we?
Yeah.
We're cooking a whole hog for the first time ever.
Oh, man.
I have technically cooked a whole hog before.
Have you, or were you just there?
Well, I was there. I helped. I put the hog. I carried the hog. Actually, I'll tell the story of that. I thought I had. I think I've told you the story.
I carried the hog.
Well, no, listen to this. Okay, so a friend ran around, and I won't use any names because I know the statute of limitations has passed, blah, blah, whatever, but,
Did you steal the hog?
well, listen. So,
Shit.
So we...
Oh, you've told me this
yes,
story.
that's what I
before.
thought. And I'm probably, we'll say 19, 20, somewhere around there at this time. Friend, hey, we're going over to my friend's house, blah, blah. They're roasting a whole hog, doing the whole hog thing, but they actually did it like where you dig the hole in the ground and put the coals down. Blah.
Like the ancient way.
Yeah, the ancient way. So we get there, he goes, well, we're going to go on Friday night and start it because we're going to have it Saturday for lunch. And I was like, okay, we'll just stay the night at his house, and we'll cook. So we go over there, get there, and the guy has a little S10 pickup truck. And him and another guy, they said, get in, we're going to go down and get the hog. I said, okay. So me and him, the other guy I'm with, hop in the back of the truck. We take off down the road. We're driving a couple miles, and all of a sudden we turn down this gravel road and go down. And I'm like, where the hell are we going? Then the pickup truck stops, and it's like only light we have is the moonlight. Pickup truck stops, and I look over, and there's a fence by a farm. And so we all get out of the truck and climb over this fence and go in.
Shit.
And I'm like, I'm still like, what are we doing? It still didn't click
You
that I'm
haven't
like,
dawned on you that
yeah,
you're
I'm like,
stealing a
what are
hog.
we doing? And we go in there. Yeah, we walk into this, climb the fence, and there's all these hogs. Well, then so we're walking around, and I'm like, what the hell are we doing? He goes, we're getting the hog. I'm like, these seem to be alive. And so we're walking around in them, and I'm still thinking, then I'm like, how are we going to get this live hog in the back of that S10? Well, then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom! The guy has a 22 pistol
my
with him. Just
gosh.
pick-
Shit.
Pick him up, boom! And he goes, grab it! And we grabbed
Holy
his
crap.
hog.
How did the farmer not wake up?
Oh, I'm sure they did. Boom! And the hogs are running around everywhere. We throw it over that fence. Then you have to carry it afar. Then we get to the other barbed wire fence. Throw it over that fence into the ditch. And we go down and pick up this hog and throw it in the back of the S10. With me and this other guy, we jump in. I'm like laying on top of this hog, bleeding everywhere. And we turn around and drive back to the guy's house.
God.
And they get the hog ready and cook it. I'm like, I've got a
So
fresh
this
kill.
will be your second time.
So this will be my second time.
Grand Theft Hog.
Yeah.
When are we going to pick the hog up, Travis?
Scott ordered this one.
Uh-oh.
This one is legit. But yeah, we did that one. We dug a hole and put it in the ground. And I'm not going to lie, it was awful.
Was it?
Awful.
No.
It was burnt. It was very, very gamey like tasting. I don't know. So I'm hoping Scott's is a lot better.
I'm sure it will be.
I've tried them since then at different comps. We went at 17th Street. They always do whole hog there, and so I've tried people that have had them there, and it's good. But he got a little 50 pounder.
50 pound?
It's a smaller hog.
Yeah, this should be delicious.
And we're doing it on a new cooker.
Yeah, it looks very interesting. It looks kind of like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, our friend Tyler has looks like a little wheelbarrow, and I guess you just put the coal on the bottom and the charcoal on the bottom, and then just put this over it. Like it's like a rotisserie.
I can't wait to play with it. It's going to be great.
So I guess we're literally going to have to
That's what she said.
flip it at some point.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, you
Is it
got
not
the
gonna be
clamp
on
and then you flip it over.
spit and you, like,
No, it
rotate
literally looks like a wheelbarrow, and so I'm thinking there's that grate, and we just take that grate and flip it over after a while.
A lot of them will have two grates, and you put the
it's
hog
like sandwiched in between it.
and then you can. I don't know. I can't wait to see.
I
it.
know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And Tyler smokes cigars, so
Oh, cool. Have I met Tyler?
he was at. I think you might have, but you might not remember him. He's been at Scott's a couple times for different events stuff, but you're not real social.
I'm very social.
Yeah, when
I'm not
four people
Travis
show-
social.
Yeah, when 4 people show up, Dave's like, "I'm out, bye."
By 4 people, he means about 40. Like in the area of my desk here, or not my desk.
We used to have
my deck.
Parties at our house though. We'd have 150, 200 people there.
Yeah, in a fucking
a lot of
pole
people.
barn.
It's a lot of people.
Well, they weren't
Yeah.
in and out. They weren't all in the pole barn.
It's like going.
We got a few parties where they were when it started raining or something.
It's like going Black Friday shopping 15 years ago, going to your parties back then, man.
yeah, it was a good time though. But anyway, we're gonna do the
anyway.
hog this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I can't wait.
Yep. Scott will be feeling better by then. I can give him lots of shit.
Yep, lots of shit.
He likes it.
He does. Maybe. I think he does. I think he does like getting a lot of shit. But yeah.
We're not gonna give him any.
Nick, do you have any plans this weekend?
I'm going out of town. I'm going to go out of town.
Where are you going?
I'm going over to Indianapolis.
For what?
I'm going to go hang out and see a lady friend.
No.
A lady.
Well.
It'll be a good time.
Sounds like
I have no idea what's on the schedule.
Are you getting married?
No,
Cool.
she's planning it all.
Oh, she's
No,
Maybe
no.
you are.
Maybe. I don't think so.
Well, congratulations.
Pretty early for that to be happening. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way. So
Are you going to take her for a nice date to the comic book store?
no, but we are going to the Rocky Patel Burn Lounge on Saturday night,
Oh, where's that at?
downtown Indianapolis.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
all
That's
right.
cool.
This is just
it's fancy.
This is just gave me.
They have a dress code. I'm
Oh,
not
shit.
even joking. I have to either wear a collared shirt or a jacket.
Well, that's not too
Do
bad.
you own either
legit.
one of those?
I have collared shirts. I do not
Oh.
have a jacket.
I've never owned a jacket.
I've had a
dress
jacket in the past, but yeah.
You never owned a suit?
No, I think I bought a tux one time. But
that
then,
seems kind of one use only.
yeah, it was.
You
I
bought the
don't
tux?
Yeah, it was cheaper than renting the damn
Sometimes
thing.
they were. Yeah, back in the day
Yeah.
they used to be.
I don't even know whatever happened to
Just
that.
for you, since you're here, and this kind of just popped in my head.
Yes.
For you, would you rather?
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Would you rather marry me or Nick?
Oh man, you're putting me on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start blushing.
We're both sitting before you with rings of engagement.
Well, we'll see.
Mine's a 2 carat. His is a half carat.
We all like smoking cigars.
Yes.
So we all have that in common. we all like to eat good food.
Mhm.
So
Indeed.
we would all get along on that point. I personally think opposites attract a little more, so I would probably have to go with Travis. So he has some different interests. Me and Nick are a lot alike.
You both like nerd
You
shit.
rat fucker.
Yeah. You'd have to be my side piece, man. Sorry.
No, you're not cheating on me.
I mean, no, you're not. No, you're not.
You whore. I knew you would.
Wow.
I'm not marrying you.
I know where
I wouldn't marry you if you were the last man on earth. Well, maybe. I'd at least make out with you.
I knew it.
Good God.
Yep.
So what are everybody getting off these cigars?
And no offense, I'm not into either of you.
Yeah.
What?
We know the truth.
I know you think I'm cute.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know, it's kind of just a cigar.
It
It's good.
is.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
Yeah.
just it's
So where's this guy shop at again? You guys
Palm Coast, Florida. It's
Palm Coast,
a
Florida.
little bit north of Daytona
Yeah, we don't ever go
on
there.
the east side of the state.
It's a long cigar.
Yeah, you guys are smoking slow.
You know, I'm trying to power through it, man, but I'm also talking though. I don't know.
Been talking a lot.
It's true.
It'd be good for like mowing the yard and
Yeah, no,
Piddling
that's
around the
exactly.
house.
It's a budget bundle cigar.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's like it's a house blend. you
I
know,
appreciate him
it's-
sending them.
Yeah.
yes,
No,
very
it's
nice.
very
great.
nice.
Thank you
but
very much.
It's just one of those things that it's not one that you're gonna sit and
It's a filler.
yeah. It's something to put in the humidor because that's the thing. Humidors work like refrigerators. They work
Mm-hmm.
better when they're full. So you can either fill it with a bunch of expensive stuff, or you can put your expensive stuff in there, and then buy a bundle of these, and have these, like you said, for mowing the
So-
grass, driving, that kind of thing.
Speaking of that, here's a question. This is just kind of popped in my head when you said it. If you do that,
Yeah,
and you have your humidor,
yeah.
and you have that, let's say you got a 60-40 mix of good cigars and
You
bad
got
cigars.
pussy here too.
Yeah, I just have
A little cat.
one pussy here.
Oh, okay.
Do you put the good cigars all in one lump on the bottom? Do you put them on the top? Put them in the middle? How do you do it?
It depends on the humidor. Like if you've got multi-level humidor, I would personally put my good stuff on the bottom and put the cheaper ones on the top level, because if you have somebody that comes over and they're like going to bum a cigar off you,
Good thinking.
put the good stuff in the bottom, because
Well-
they're not going to go to the bottom. They're going to just
Go right to the
pick
top.
off the top.
Well, that's
you
like
know?
having your... Most people bum off you if you have your travel humidor. We always have what we call our decoy sticks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to have that in there for that drunk guy.
Precisely.
Oh, I smoked cigars last fall at my brother's wedding.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He smokes like a third of it. And then
Yeah.
he's gone. Yeah.
And then, I've been caught a few times where I've already gave out all my decoys or I didn't have any.
Yeah.
And then you're like, do I be the asshole
Shit.
and not give him one?
Yeah.
But he like blatantly, you got one I can bum off you? Then
Sorry,
I'll buy
fresh
one.
out, buddy.
Yeah. I have done that. I'm
It's
not.
when you're like, dude, these aren't cigarettes, okay? Like these have a legit price point to them. So like,
Yeah.
throw me $5 and I'll give you a cigar.
Yeah.
You're not getting the full value of the cigar out of it, but at least you're not losing
Yeah.
out completely.
Yep.
You know.
Because one of my, I still just almost tear up, but we were on the lake on the pontoon, and I smoke a ton of cigars out there. Well, one of my good friends at the time, and still like him, whatever, but he was drunk, and every once in a while when he would get drunk, he'd, hey, let me have a cigar, let me have, well, he'd been swimming, whatever, blah. And we sat there for a while. And I went to light one up, and he goes, man, you got another one of those, and I said, yeah, and he did a lot of stuff for me, so, I didn't mind the money-wise. But it came down to where all I had in my humidor left was because somebody else had bummed some off of me that day. So all I had was, that poor cat. What are you guys doing to that cat?
Nick's trying to kill my cat.
No, it was.
It was trying to climb
He was
on
trying
the
to
board.
climb up on the table, and
Cat, you're interrupting my story.
Anyway.
She's very annoying.
But anyway, all I had
She's
left
sweet.
in my
What are you
humidor
talking
was,
about?
and everybody knows Big Bangs. I had 2 Big Bangs left, my favorite cigars, in there.
So you give him one of those.
I'm like, so I
You
I
never
gave
give
him-
away your favorite cigar,
and I had to, because we were friends.
not unless it's somebody that.
And
like,
I said, this is my favorite. I tried to tell him this is my favorite cigar. You're really going to enjoy it, blah, blah. Well, we cut it, lit it up, 25-foot boat. He lights it, walks to the front, and sits in one of the chairs on the very front, on the deck. Sitting there smoking that. He's had it in his mouth maybe, we'll say, 2 minutes tops. Well, his wife and the girls are still in the water. And they're kind of like, mouthing and playing with each other. Well, he has that cigar in his mouth, and I'm sitting in the back of the captain's chair. and I see him just dive head first into the water
the
at his
cigar in
with the
his
cigar
Oh
in
my
his mouth.
gosh, dude!
And I went,
I would have been angry.
I kind of was. I was like,
I
was
bet
like-
you were pissy all day.
it ruined my day. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I remember it so, because I was just like, and I could see it like floating away, and I was like, it was floating away, and you couldn't even like see where he had lit it. I'm talking.
Well, yeah, because it was out.
Well,
at that
but
point.
also, but I'm saying like he hadn't burned that much. Like you couldn't see a burn
man.
line at all. He literally had
No,
just lit
dude.
it and then dove in. And I'm like, those are even hard to come by. But
That sucks.
whatever.
It does suck.
Oh well.
Well, we got anything else for the good of the people? We've bored them long
You
enough. Probably.
I can give you a movie theater story if you want one again.
Yep.
Give us one.
Lay it on me.
We'll do that instead of Scott's
So,
question.
All right, I'm gonna ask before I pitch this out. I have kind of a dirty one.
I don't just let her rip, buddy.
You want the dirty one?
Let her
Sure.
rip, Tater Chip.
All right. So I was working in the box office selling the tickets, right? And off the box office was a manager's office, and there's a door separating it. And there was one manager there that at the time he was dating the stripper. Well, I'm in the box office, the door's shut, and there's commotion in the manager's office. You can tell there's maybe a handful of people in there. Next thing you know, I hear this like through the door. I hear Nick. I'm like, what? He's like, get in here. You gotta see this. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what's going on? So I open up the door, and there's a folding table that they have. You know, they've been kind of using. They have a desk in there, but they have a folding table that they also have stuff on, right? Well, on the folding table, sitting there with her legs up and open, is the stripper girlfriend, and she's wearing the skirt. The skirt's up to her waist, and she's full gynecological exam pose, and she's like,
She's in the stirrups.
and she's like got her and she's spreading with her fingers, right? And I'm like, what the hell? And they're like, check it out, she got her clit pierced. And that was the day that 17-year-old Nick learned where the clit was.
Yeah, well,
There it is.
I was like, I'll be damned.
you had a map.
There it is.
There you go.
Follow
You're
this.
one step ahead of everyone else.
It was a valuable thing to learn at 17. But yeah,
Ugh.
that was an interesting day for me.
Yes, the movie theaters are a
Oh, there's some
joyful place.
wacky shit, man. I have lots of stories.
Lots of them.
Lots of them.
Okay,
That
well,
was a
that's,
quick one. But yeah.
that's probably a good point to
It's the end on.
exit the podcast.
Wednesdays, 5 a.m.
Yes,
Check us
Wednesday at
out.
5 a.m. Join the Facebook page, Smoking Butts and Tapping Ash. Follow us on Instagram, even though Scott
over-
doesn't do shit on
We're
there.
over 700 on the
And-
Facebook page.
Yes, we actually just passed 2,700 downloads, I think, which
We're-
is way more than I ever thought
we
we'd
are
get,
like-
which is great.
Podcast gods now.
Yeah, pretty much. Speaking of which, make sure to tune into the Cigar Pulpit with Mr. Nick Miller, the Bishop of the Burn.
That's me.
What days do you guys come out?
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yep.
Any certain time or?
Nah, I generally try to have it launch at midnight, like
there we
into
go.
those days. But like, if I'm editing late, then if it's after midnight, I just launch it immediately.
There you go.
So,
All right.
you know,
Ready for your drive to work?
pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Later, guys.
See, it's really boring when we don't talk.
Yeah, I know.
You just gotta sit and listen to that music.
Nice and peaceful.
So you shouldn't be mad.
Did you see the? I think it was Michael didn't know we had the after the music things.
Oh, really? He didn't.
See, that's what I was saying the last time I
Michael
was on.
didn't-
You guys are like, "Oh, you can plug your show after the music," and I'm just like, nobody listens.
Well,
No, yeah.
that's why I did it before
Michael
the
I
I
music.
appreciate
appreciate
didn't he?
that.
Well,
I saw that. In
He
the
went
Facebook.
back and listened.
but somebody else had brought it up.
Mhm.
Maybe it was Bill Clinton.
I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was.
Or maybe
Bill
it was,
Clinton.
no, it was Craig.
It might have been Craig.
Craig. Those are like 3 super fans.
Those are. We have like 10 super fans now.
I think Michael wants us to like be at his next birthday party.
I'm pretty
That's what he-
sure
that's
he's
what he's
going to
asking
invite
us.
us.
That's what he's asking his mom for.
It's going to be a podcast.
Can I have the smoking butts and tapping ass guys at my birthday party? Mom?
Please.
I want a cake and I want them there to tell stories. That'll be Michael.
Barbecue
gonna
cake.
His mom's gonna make meatloaf, and Travis is gonna be like, I don't want that.
There's a story from the hotel. The second night we had barbecue for the dinner. And going back to like shitty freaking crockpot barbecue.
That's what it was.
Sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but
You're spoiled.
yeah, it was like, oh, I can't even eat this shit. It's like manwich.
Manwich.
Yeah.
My man.
All right, guys. Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Bye-bye.